Okay, I'm recording now. Go ahead and do the introduction.
Welcome to 5 by 5 with Luscious, and
Honky,
I'm Luscious.
and I'm not.
And we got a few topics today we're going to talk about, kids. So let's,
I'm going to
hop into
hijack
it.
this.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, in a world without Quincy Jones.
Oh, listen to Quincy Jones all morning and the whole Tevin Campbell Tomorrow song and The Secret Garden with Barry White and I'll be sure James Ingram, who's also passed. Um, I said Barry White. Who else am I missing? One of the DeBarges was in it. So, Quincy brought everybody together. I mean, Prince. Let's not forget We Are the World. Like, that was part of a Quincy Jones production, along with, of course, Michael and Stevie Wonder. If you haven't watched that little documentary that's on not YouTube, but like on
Greatest Night
Prime,
in Music?
yes,
Yeah, that was tight.
that was really great. And
So what's my contribution? Soul Bossa Nova. You know that he composed that?
yes, I do. I mean,
It's a really nice, cool, jam. It's a bop.
it just
It's just associated with.
is it with because there's this one of the
Austin
stories.
Powers.
Oh no,
It's
I
the
was
Austin-
thinking
It's the Austin Powers theme.
like he goes on to another topic. Like, how do you go from talking about Marlon Brando having sex with all these, I mean, men and women?
So
You go,
Agatha all along. Agatha all along. Segue.
segues. Speaking of,
Did you ever start your timer?
no, because technically we were not officially started
Okay.
because you have the list, and I'm trying to go by the rules. All right, one shot. I'm trying to go by the list that you provided for me, and then you decide to stray from the script. So no, I have not. Okay, and it reset back to my 15-minute when I have a real job. Okay, all right, let's go.
Sasheer Zamata.
Probably the best part of that whole entire episode. I mean, not the best part, but just seeing her where she started, because you thought she was like a scam artist, and then now she evolved into caring about people and wanting to help people, and I love that little storyline because sometimes black people don't make it to the end of the road, and to see a strong black woman to make it to the end of the road, that was great, and that was a good
Regained her
storyline.
power.
Gained her power and hopefully her strength and her courage to help others, and I hope they'll bring her back into more projects. So
Think she'll be in the next Avengers movie?
I want her to be in everything. I want her to be. They got to find a way to put her in there, and yeah, I hope so. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with her.
So she not only got her power back, but she unbound herself.
Oh, that was. Oh, I was just like, man, get her, get. Oh, I love Agatha too, but I was
Haven't
just.
you always wanted to? Don't you wish you could? Don't you deserve it?
Oh, that gave me tears a little bit when she was reclaiming her power.
You
and it
hold
just felt-
nothing.
you hold nothing. And that was it. And she said, "Boof,
Yeah,
I'm
and
out."
she yeeted out.
She yeeted out. Had to claw her way back to the top, and then just.
So you remember her from Saturday Night Live? Right?
Yes, yes, and that's why I was so shocked to see her. I was like, okay, I'm getting the Marvel checks now. All right, girl.
Did she
I'm talking about.
have any other recurring characters other than the cam girl? Remember, she was about a young lady who had a webcam show, and whoever the guest host would play her dad or authority figure and come in and would get thwarted, and then there was a little white kid on the cast who had a crush on her in every single sketch. Man, that sounds familiar?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
And she's dancing around.
I feel like it feels familiar,
Okay.
but I just don't remember her doing it. Like if
Okay.
I saw it again, I'll be like, oh, okay, now it's all coming back to me.
What about Woke on Hulu? Did you see that?
Yes,
Okay.
I enjoyed that. I didn't finish it, but I enjoyed it.
I was a big Keith Knight fan. Did you read his comics?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
You gonna bring me some?
Yeah.
So I
okay.
can...
Yeah, that's his story. That's his.
Oh,
He was an artist and he
that's
was a
right.
syndicated
Okay.
columnist. Or yeah.
I guess I should finish that. There's a lot of things on Apple TV that I haven't finished,
Yeah.
and that's That's one of them, unfortunately. So maybe one day I'll get to that. But that ending or that whole just episode just had me like breathless.
Yeah.
Like it
What
was
even
good from
happened in the
beginning to
last
end.
episode? I don't. And after that, that was the high point for the whole series
Well,
to me.
that's they went back, and that's when because they always thought or not Wanda. I keep wanting to say Wanda. They always thought Agatha traded
Oh,
her
that's
son
right.
Nikki for the Darkhold,
That was beautiful.
but she did what she felt was even worse. She used that song that he created to get these people and
Yeah.
get their powers
So
and
was she stealing
whatnot.
the powers so that she could then fight death or something, or get her son back?
I think she just was just like, F it, you know what? I'm gonna steal everybody's powers. I'm gonna live longer, and I'm making my partner, significant other, plaything, whatever their relationship is. She's fulfilling, helping her significant other get all these bodies and
Yeah.
just and going along with the game. Like the one time she stopped doing, taking the bodies, that's when they took Nikki, or yeah, Nicholas Scratch. So that's
Yeah.
when they took him. So she was just like, F it. Um,
So what did her original coven do that they tried to kill her in the flashback? Did they ever reveal
I
that?
don't think they ever just revealed that. They just said she just had a lot of dark energy and dark,
Okay.
or dark power that was coming with, to her, and maybe that's how she got with, death. Using trading something for that power, and then she just took those bodies too. Like,
Okay.
I mean, her mother kept saying, I should have. You
I
were
should-
evil when you came out. I'm like, well, screw this.
Harsh.
I have no.
So harsh.
That's hard. I mean, that's therapy for years, and they didn't have therapy back then. So, so we're just gonna kill you. And I mean, they tried to kill her, but she already had that power. She was already
Yeah.
that girl back then.
I wasn't sold on her being a ghost at the end. I guess maybe it just wasn't purple enough.
I liked her as a girl. It showed her the vulnerability because she wasn't.
Ah, time's up. So yeah, she made a calculated risk as to how she described it, but she wasn't willing to see another kid killed, and so
she didn't want to face Nikki, and she'd rather, I guess, help the new kid. I forget his name, the Wanda's
Billy.
kid, Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm forgetting Billy. She'd rather help Billy and get him situated to help him find his brother, and maybe that'll help her find the peace in her
guilt.
guilt,
Yeah,
and
there's all that.
eventually or maybe she'll help Wanda, with all the future, whatever. Everybody's coming
She'll go
back.
haunt Wanda. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
All right. Next, politics. Topic number 2.
un momento, por favor.
All right.
All right. Okay, I will tell you this. I know nothing about Yellowstone.
Neither do I.
Okay. I just want to make sure. All right, on that. And then let me bring up the Tiger King. I mean, I did read about that, but I'm just like, Jesus H. Christ, that man. All right.
All right, you got the timer.
All right.
So yeah, Tyler Sheridan, whatever his name
Taylor
is.
Sheridan. Tyler Sheridan. There's going to be some kid named that now. Tyler
Isn't
Sheridan.
there an actor named Taylor Sheridan? Tyler, whatever.
I thought the guy that
The producer, head writer, you have all these shows. That's
Taylor
his name.
Sheridan.
Went to Pascal, they keep on saying.
Oh, he went to Pascal?
Yeah.
I never knew. The only
Yes, I
people I know that's like famous that came from my school, which is Poly, Tamron Hall. That's all I got. So I did not know he went to Pascal.
No, it's yeah. You go find some clips, especially of Yellowstone. It is the most toxic stuff you've ever seen.
That's what I
male testosterone laden.
So is it
land and cattle and guns, and it basically they're ranchers, but they're also essentially gangsters, and they kill their enemies, and so it's this is white fantasy about my land, it's my land.
modern Wild Wild West?
Yeah,
So is it kind of like the old TV show Dallas in there?
yeah, it is a soap opera.
Okay,
But with lots of violence and lots of sex, and yeah, it wants to be Game of Thrones. Everybody's competing with that level of
so it's really like graphic violence, like
Yeah,
Game of
yeah,
Thrones.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Now you've piqued my interest.
But it's also a cinematic universe because they've had 2 prequels,
Right.
1888 and 1932, and really propagates a white male fantasy, and he gets to shoot anywhere he wants.
Oh, okay. So
And so
he's living
my
the American
political
dream.
argument is that if I wanted to make a movie about my gay friends or neighbors or my black or Latino friends or colleagues, I don't think I'd get as many streets shut down as he would.
No,
And I'm sure the cops would be available, but not for security.
not at all.
And so
Not at all.
that's where I wish the film community in Fort Worth would come together and figure out a way to counter program Mr. Sheridan.
It's all about the money
Money.
at the end of the day. We got a little over 2 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Joe Exotic is imprisoned here in Fort Worth. I never saw that documentary. Did you?
Yes.
Okay. So apparently he's getting really good health care because he's in remission from prostate cancer. Good that he can be provided that.
Oh, yeah, that's
And
fabulous.
as he should.
Yeah.
As should all citizens.
As of all citizens, not just the ones that have had TV shows
Yeah.
showing, how he was abusing animals
Yeah.
and possibly killing people.
Yeah,
at
the
same time.
law-abiding, tax-paying citizens who deserve public services.
And he's right down the street in Fort Worth, breathing this lovely Texas air.
So good for him. He got engaged to someone on the same floor.
Oh, it's an internal. I didn't
Yes.
know. Sometimes it'd be like the fan club. They fall in love with somebody on the outside.
I just skimmed the article, so yeah.
Like that.
But if they wanted to have a photo, here's where it gets political. If they wanted to have a photo of each other, they could not. Yeah, I sent you an article about how Sheriff Bill Wayburn,
Rayburn,
is that his name?
Wayfair,
Mustache, puts the stash, and
killing inmates.
he's not going to allow them to get mail anymore. It's all going to be scanned, and you have to then go to a table and log in. So you can have legal documents, so briefs and orders and whatnot. And I guess if it's been admitted into evidence, maybe you can have a printout of your family member to put on. But yeah, this is a big trend in imprisonment where they don't allow you anything. For a while then it was only like the Bible, but even now, yeah, they
Can you
allow
get the Bible?
Yeah, a lot of places.
Can you still get an education in prison?
If you have family members that can buy you time on the electronic devices, yeah.
Oh, so I need somebody that's gonna put stuff on my books.
Everything costs now, and so yeah.
Trying to
There
survive.
you go. Yeah. They can't have photos. Time.
Mm.
All right. Sports.
Oh, memento. Hold on, here's a sip.
Okay.
I get parched. Cowboys lost. And that brings me joy. But my favorite pastime is watching college football. And now I hear that some of these college footballs are being a little bit babies about when their time slots are.
Did you understand that article?
It felt like it wasn't necessarily even a like anybody on the team that was upset that that school has a earlier time slot. So I'm just like, well, what's the problem? Because
What a bunch of amateurs. Get up early and party.
exactly. I mean,
You're in
Cowboys fans do it every week.
You're in college. Start tailgating at 8 instead of noon.
Tailgating the night before. You'll be all right.
And on a side note, pay your players.
Pay your players. Pay these kids. I mean, the money's just going where? To the programs, bring more in for everybody else to get rich, except for these kids that are struggling to eat meals sometimes. Pay them. Pay them.
I was surprised how many articles I came. I'm hijacking this again.
Okay, let's.
How many articles I found listing how many celebrities were in the 2024 New York City Marathon.
Okay, I was going through that, and I was like, okay, I was not necessarily like happy, but and also surprised like who they call celebrities.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Because the Vanity Fair one was a really, really short list. And the other one I sent you had a much longer list of a lot of internet celebrities. So I guess that's probably the cutoff for Vanity Fair, right?
Exactly. And so like the first one was Jackie Cho, and I was like, who is that? And then when I scrolled down and saw what it was, it's the guy from Righteous Eats, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Then they started going into I don't know if you remember Amy Roback and TJ Holmes, the two. They were both on the Good Morning America Hour 3,
Okay.
and they had an affair, and they were both married to other people
Okay, I do remember
at the
that.
time, and it came a whole scandal, and then they both had to quit. But they are still happily together and
Okay.
running
Marathon.
the New York
Good for them.
Marathon,
Good for them.
and
Is that what it takes to be able to run a marathon? I
breaking up
don't.
happy homes.
Okay.
Phoebe Robinson from Two Dope Queens, who I've had the chance to meet here. When she's like getting ready for her next shows and stuff, she comes to Amphibian and does her routine and tests things on her on an audience, and she's an absolute delight. I love her, and she loves Bono. I know that for various reasons. Who else is on this list? Yeah, there's a lot of these are like Nev from Catfish and Randall Park. Oh, that guy from Fresh Off the Boat.
Yeah.
And when he on WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's
And
the
Ant-Man too.
Ant-Man 2, the agent,
Yeah.
the FBI agent. What the FBI?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm old, but I forgot you're older than me. And then a lot of these names I don't know who they are, but they're important to somebody. Vinny from Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
I know him.
I recognize that Casey Neistat. He's a YouTuber.
YouTuber, yes.
Stunt, athletic, something. I don't know.
Something like that.
Skateboarder.
Lots of people from the Bachelorette, they have time on their hands to do some running. At the somebody from Days of Our Lives. I don't watch that. I only watch General Hospital. I have my standards when it comes to soap operas. But I'm like, yeah, who are the most of these people? Who's Oh, he's a correspondent, Jacob Soberoff, and he's with the NBC. And I that's pretty much it. That's all I got on that.
All right.
On
How much time do we have left on sports?
24 seconds.
All right then.
All right.
While you set up the next segment, I'm going to start.
Oh no, are we oh, Big Daddy cries?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I need the list again, Captain. And I can't get to the list because I don't know how to do my life anymore.
So we'd like to thank the Cicada for hosting us.
Where would we be without them?
What a lovely little bar here. Very cozy, very divey.
They have
Not
great.
dingy or anything.
They have my favorite beverages. Oh my goodness. We should just skip the 5 and come back to.
No. I'm gonna.
Oh, Big Daddy's gonna cry.
Right in the. I'm gonna look this up.
Okay, I have this. I need some more things on this list.
Okay.
We did last week. We did ending of Spider-Man: No Way Home,
Yeah.
which was. And I do apologize that I'm gonna laugh at you again.
All right.
That's what I do. It's not because it's. I feel the pain.
Yeah.
But
So just do for the man who's everything.
the man who's the man. Oh, okay. Yes, let's do
You know
the
that
man
one?
who's. No, I don't. So
Okay.
let's get a little brief synopsis as we.
So that's Alan Moore from 1986.
Okay. Who's Alan Moore?
He wrote Watchmen,
Okay.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
Yes. Okay. I knew who
V
that
for
is.
Vendetta.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think this appeared in the Man of Steel, and then they did it on. Justice League Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
So we did Superman's birthday, and so at the Fortress of Solitude, Wonder Woman and Batman show up with gifts. Wonder Woman has this hybrid flower she made on Paradise Island, and Batman has an envelope full of cash. And they find Superman comatose with this big flower stuck on his chest. And so that's when a mogul shows up and said, I have a birthday present for him, and I put him in this coma. And he's living out his greatest fantasy.
Okay.
And you cut to Superman, who's living his greatest fantasy. He wakes up on Krypton, having lived an entire life there and grown up there. And so for some reason, his greatest fantasy is living with parents he never met, and then being married to someone who looks suspiciously like Lana Lang. But I digress. He has a kid. He's living his perfect life. He's living with his real family, and so as Wonder Woman and Batman are getting their asses kicked by Mongol, Batman's trying to get the flower off of him, and it kind of disturbs the dream, right? And he realizes this isn't real, and he has to leave. And so he has this tearful goodbye with his son, as Krypton is destroyed once again, and he gets out of the flower, and the flower ends up falling onto Batman. And Batman's having this fantasy where his dad's kicking the shit out of Joe Chill in Crime Alley. And of course, Batman immediately realizes this is right. And he's able to get out of it on his own. And of course, he has to let Joe Chill kill his parents again all over. And so, and so at the end, Wonder Woman and Superman are getting their asses kicked by Mongol, and then Batman is able to put the flower onto Mongol.
Oh.
And so entrap him in this fantasy, where he's murdering everybody in the universe. And so yeah, that's why For the Man Who Has Everything makes Big Daddy cry. Because superheroes being tortured and then having to let their families die is pretty traumatic.
Okay, you kind of got me on that one.
I got to toast Alan Moore. Good job.
You got me on that one. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to cry too on this one.
And so, in the comics, Jason Todd is there. He's the Robin. And so, in fact, Batman introduces him and says, "Hey, this is Jason." And so, yeah, he has a cool little moment where he has to get these robotic gloves to help join the fight, but he can't get up there because there are no stairs in the Fortress of Solitude. So he has to do some grappling, and he gets to help. He has this moment where he helps.
Oh my gosh, Big Daddy cries.
So yeah, if you watch Justice League Unlimited,
I'll put it on my list.
it's a tearjerker.
I mean, Agatha made me cry a little bit.
Well, no, you hold nothing made me cry. Oh my God, I was bawling my eyes out.
Yeah, I think that's where it got me, right there, and I was just like, "Get it, girl, get it! I love it. Take your power back from that Caucasian lady. Get it, get it, get it."
I ripped her hair out and tied her
together.
together.
What did you do, girl? I was ready. Oh my God, I've never been so happy to. It was a solid show. I know we're going back to Agatha, but it was a solid show. Are you watching The Penguin at all?
Yeah.
Are you caught up on The Penguin?
No.
Oh, okay. 3 times. All right. Are you ready for the my second favorite part?
Yeah.
Of this?
Well, you wanted to move it to the front. I just couldn't wait. So I'm gonna pig out why your Big Daddy cries.
We had to get that out the way. All right, let me start the timer. And all right, so where are we eating from today?
La Maison Chapin, is that the name of it?
La Maison Chapin, I think. Well, I'm saying it all French.
Yeah.
La Maison Chapin.
It is a Guatemalan restaurant and bakery.
Yes.
And holy moly, it is delicious.
Oh my gosh.
It's some sort of corn tamale.
Yes.
With pork in it. And then this is a roasted poblano with pork in it.
Oh my goodness. Like, I've already had
Chili
a bite.
relleno, yeah.
I've already had a bite, and might I say it's delicious. There's sauce.
I already wolfed down.
Yes. I was like, geez, Louise. But I mean, I understand because it's so good. Like, it's light, it's fluffy, it's flavorful. Like, we could have had this on every corner if it wasn't for that person that's running for office again. All right, the tortilla with the, it's busting. Oh, you don't have any more left, so never mind.
Oh, the tamale.
Yeah.
The corn. Have you seen any of these tuna plays?
The who plays?
Tuna? Greater tuna?
No,
tuna
I've
Christmas,
always wanted to. Like, as a kid, I've always wanted to see one.
Red, white, and tuna?
I've never seen them.
I've only seen the Christmas one. Yeah, they used to do them every year at Casa Mayana, but then, yeah, there was one monologue from the first one that everybody did in acting class for competitions.
A long time ago.
Casa Mayana, starting this weekend, November 9th through the 17th, is running to the Christmas. So it's these two guys. They were playwrights, and they wrote a bunch of caricatures based upon
Women they know.
the town they grew up in.
Uh-huh. Women they know.
Yeah.
That's where all men always get their comedic stuff from women they know.
So it's gay Texas or gay caricature of Texas.
Like a King of the Hill before King of the Hill.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think there are any gay characters, but maybe things have evolved.
Might be something good to go see.
Did you see Stage West's The Play That Goes Wrong last year?
I did not.
Right. Well, they're bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
And it opens on November 29th.
Well, I will make plans to go see that because
It is a hoot and a half.
I love Stage West.
It,
So.
it is spectacle and broad slapstick comedy. It is nonstop. It is amazing.
I love Stage West. I keep saying that, but some days I feel it more than others. I don't know how I feel about this sauce. Like, is it like just like a little accoutrement, or is it like a salsa? But it's too watery to be a salsa.
Yeah. An au jus or
But I mean, it tastes
a
great
sauce.
with it. Like, it all tastes well together.
apparently that goes wrong. It's a franchise.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
So there's other plays that go wrong. They've done Peter Pan, I think another one, and so there's a lot of crazy.
No, I did see it last year. That's right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
With the floor that kept on bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are we done?
That is it.
All right. Well, that is everything. That is probably 27 minutes.
27 minutes, a little bit over.
Oh, okay.
We like to talk and
So-
stuff.
We'll see you on the other side of the election.
Hopefully.
Thank you to the cicada. Thank you to La Maison Chapin.
Chepin. We'll add it at the bottom.
All right. This has been 5 by 5 with Luscious and Honky.
Bye.
Good job.